very good morning, class 10th. So, continuing with our chapter, that is how do organisms reproduce, we are finished with our sexual reproduction in flowering plants, right? So, today I'm going to start with sexual reproduction in human beings. First, let's talk about few basic terms. See, as you all of we have observed that when a child is born, from that stage child that is the there is a continuous very rapid growth takes place in the few early years of life, right? Till the childhood there is a continuous spurt of growth, means very increase in the growth that is observed when a child or when an individual it reaches at a age of 11, especially in females, or at the age of 12, there is this growth period suddenly stops, right? Increase in height suddenly stops, means the growth part stops suddenly. So that period where your rate of general body growth slows down, means body growth gets slows down, but reproductive organs reproductive organs become functional, or I will say they start maturing. That stage is known as our period of puberty. So puberty is basically the period of sexual maturity, right? And this age is known as adolescence period, right? The puberty basically it is that continuous period till 14 or 15 years when you are reproductively getting matured. You then no more, now no longer you are in the category of childhood, now you are come in the adolescence, you will be known as the adolescents, right? Those individuals which come in the age group in if I talk about human male, they reaches puberty at 13 to 14 years. Female reaches puberty little earlier, that is 11 to 13 years में पहुंच जाती हैं. So this age is known as, this particular years they are known as, that period is known as adolescent period. And this period is your that period during which your reproductive organs they are becoming functional, they are starting mature. Now there are few changes which are observed during puberty in the case of males as well as in case of females. Thick hair growth under armpits and genital area. But before that I talk about these changes, why your body that it needs this reproductive organs to become functional. See, as you know that human beings they only can show that sexual reproduction. And sexual reproduction, for sexual reproduction we need two types of gametes, male gametes and female gametes, right? Basically these are sex cells. So they will, if they will not mature, if the person will not be capable of formation of the new species. So that maturation of these gametes, release of these gametes, reproduction maturity, it starts in this particular period. That is the reason we are going to discuss this changes in the which are observed during puberty stage in this reproduction in human beings. In males there is a thick hair growth under armpits and genital areas. Then there is more and more facial hair, that growth is increased. Voice, there are the changes in voice is observed in males and females. In males the voice cracks, it is little in males it is low pitched voice, we can say the voice is low pitched. And females voice it become high pitched during puberty. And then there is another feature which is observed because reproductive organs they are maturing sometimes penis get enlarged, erection of or you can say penis enlargement is observed. In case of females, there is a start of menstruation cycle. We will discuss this when we will talk about female reproductive system. We will talk about this point in complete detail, but for right now you need to understand that there are the changes which are observed in females. There is more increase in the breast size, breast enlargement starts. Then hair growth, that is a common in between males and females, that hair, more hair start growing because of the release of hormones. Actually, this all happens, these changes are observed because reproductive organs are matured. Growth is now no more longer is observed. Growth is very very less, and the more is the reproductive parts, they are getting functional. So hair growth under armpits and genitalia area is observed. Now we are going to start with our first reproductive system in the sexual reproduction in human beings. These are very very important system for our examination point of view, so please listen to each and every part carefully. It is not at all a difficult topic. Many students find it very very difficult, sometimes very get confused in the few of the points. So listen to me one by one very carefully. So here the things, the points which I'm going to talk about in male reproductive system. The system is basically formed by these things, that the first is your main reproductive organ which play role in the formation of sperms, that is testes. And how many testes are present in males? They are two in number. I will explain it everything with the diagram, don't worry. Two testes, right? This is the main reproductive organ in male reproductive system. Then that attached to a vas deferens, which is a tube like structure. Then this testis is present. Who is holding these testes? That is present in scrotum. We will also see this, why this pouch like structure is holding testes, why it is not itself present in our system. Then is the urethra, through which our sperms they are coming out. Then the another tube which is carrying these sperm, that is epididymis, and the last is your penis, right? Few people say it penis, right? So it is upon your pronunciation, that how you want to pronounce it. So testes we have to see, because why I'm concentrating on them, because sometime in examination they just draw the diagram, and they are you are asked to label these parts. So we are going to talk about testes, vas deferens, scrotum, urethra, epididymis and penis. Now just let's start with our first main organ, that is our testes. But before that, as you can see, just look at this pouch like structure. Just look at this pouch like structure, right? So this pouch like structure, it is known as scrotum. It is known as scrotum, which is holding these testes. We are marking here one testicles. Actually, otherwise, that's total number of testes is 2, and their main function is they are for the generation of sperms. They create sperms. Basically, sperms are produced here. This portion which is coming out here, that is your penis, and then there is a bladder, right, where urine is stored. This is known as our urinary bladder. From urinary bladder, our tube is coming out, that is known as the urethra, and this urethra is carrying our sperms, right? So now our concentration will be on testes, where it is present inside the scrotum. Whole scrotum is holding it. As you can see, its structure, it is small, it is oval shaped, 4 to 5 centimeter long. Now if I ask you location, confidently, with very confidence, we will say that they are present. This area is our abdominal area, whole body human body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen, right? So this area is our space in the abdomen, so that is outside, but this test is they are not present in the abdominal cavity, they are present outside abdominal cavity. एंड स्पेसिफिकली कहाँ मेंशन करेंगे हम, आउटसाइड एब्डोमिनल कैविटी, तो कहाँ पे, इन द स्क्रोटम और scrotal sac, right? This question I will ask you that why they are extra abdominal. I will explain this thing कि ये क्यों abdomen में नहीं present है, why they are outside that cavity. Cavity is basically a space outside the abdominal area में क्यों present है ये, because we will talk about it. What is scrotum, where these testes they are present? This is a pouch like structure which is made up of skin and muscles. So what are we, I'm saying just now, this is my scrotum, right? This is our scrotum, and this scrotum is holding this oval shaped structure which is known as testes, right? And this is pouch like structure is known as scrotum. It is made up of very thin skin and muscles. Clear? Now the next point is why test is present. ये question आता है paper में. Why? Because you have specified the location that your testes they are present outside abdominal cavity. Why? Because testes function क्या है? To produce sperms. Sperms जिस process से produce होते हैं उस process को हम बोलते हैं spermatogenesis. Genesis का मतलब होता है formation, right? And sperma means sperm. So formation of sperm through the process of spermatogenesis, and this process takes place in testes. Now this position is outside abdominal cavity. This position is required for spermatogenesis. Why for spermatogenesis? Because spermatogenesis takes place, initiate, or I will say need a lower temperature rather than your normal body temperature. उसको 2 degree Celsius lower body temperature चाहिए होता है, right? In few books you will find it is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. Both are correct. That is lower than our normal body temperature. कहाँ पे मिलेगा ये temperature? That is in the scrotum. And this, why scrotum? Because your scrotum is made up of muscles, skin, thin skin and muscles, and these muscles they maintain that lower temperature. That is the exact reason that why these testes they are present in scrotum, right? Because our target is formation of sperm. These formation of sperm they need temperature lower than body temperature, and scrotum is a pouch bag which can maintain this much temperature. That is why testes are located there, right? Is this clear? Next is the function of testes. First, very much clear that it gives rise to the formation of sperm. The most important other function of testes is it secretes male sex hormone which is testosterone, and this testosterone it actually regulates formation of sperm. Means if in a male testosterone is producing in the normal level, the formation of sperm will be also maintained at the normal level. If a person in any male the sperm count is low, it means the testosterone is also low, it is producing not in the sufficient amount. So it is also, that is the first function of testosterone. Other function is that it also responsible for secondary sexual characteristics in males. Secondary sexual characteristics like hair growth, voice, change in voice, right? Penis enlargement. These are secondary sexual characteristics, and who is controlling these characteristics? That is testosterone. That is why I told you that in puberty that these changes, they are also hormonal level based, because hormones, they are regulating these changes. So function of testes is clear, location of testes is clear, size of testes is clear to us, right? Now the next we will talk about this pouch, that is scrotum. It is the outside the abdominal cavity, extension of abdominal cavity, few books also write it, which contains testes. So it kind of provide protection, so it protect our testis. The another point you can mention in scrotum, that it maintains a temperature lower than body temperature, that is why it is carrying testes. Next is, now there is on the testes there is a tube, right? This, follow this pink tube. I will also make it this with purple color. This, you can see this skin like very thick structure that is present, complex. Actually it is a complex structure, it is not easy as you are it is looking in the figure. It is a complex tube, it is a complex tube like structure in the scrotum, because everything is, it is present in the scrotum. The, this is known as epididymis. The purpose of this epididymis is that it stores sperms. Now sperms produce कौन कर रहा है? Testes. These testes, they are producing sperm. These sperms, they are transferred to your epididymis. Now it stores sperms, as well as sperms get matured in epididymis. Now two questions arise here, that what is epididymis? It stores sperms, as well as from here sperms travel to the other parts. It helps in passage of sperms. The most important thing is those sperms which are released by testes, they attain their functional maturity in epididymis. So where are mature sperms? They are sitting. Where are they present? They are present in epididymis. टेस्टिस में वो मैच्योर नहीं होते हैं, टेस्टिस प्रोड्यूस करती है। मैच्योर एरिया कौन सा है उनका? एपिडिडाइमिस। वेयर इट इज़ प्रेजेंट? इट इज़ प्रेजेंट इन आवर स्क्रोटम. Now moves to other part. Now as you can see, there is a this yellow tube like structure. Let it make it with red. This tube like structure, can you see it? Yes, this is our vas deferens, क्योंकि एपिडिडाइमिस से वो पैसेज निकालता है. बेसिकली एपिडिडाइमिस के थ्रू देयर इज़ अ पैसेज टू कैरी स्पर्म्स. सो इट इज़ ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर विच इज़ कमिंग आउट. एमर्जिंग आउट का मतलब होता है कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम द लोअर पार्ट. ना तो इसके ऊपर पोर्शन से आ रही है, इट इज़ कमिंग फ्रॉम द लोअर पार्ट, बिलो एरिया, lower part of epididymis, right? And finally it is opening into a duct. I will talk about this duct, don't worry. But first, कहाँ से निकल रही है ये? From where it is coming out? It is coming out from the lower part of epididymis. This much is clear. Epididymis is clear to us, scrotum is clear to us, vas deferens is clear to us. Now the next one is penis, right? Penis is again, it is muscular, it is our muscular, right? It is muscular part, as well as this is the portion which enters into female I will say female genitalia, राइट? जो फीमेल में जो पोर्शन, बिकॉज मेल हैज़ टू ट्रांसफ़र मेल गैमीट्स इनटू द फीमेल. सो जो पोर्शन जिसके थ्रू मेल गैमीट्स, which portion which enter into the female part, female genitalia, that is the penis, right? And it discharge sperms when there is the stimulation, means when there is a signal, when there is a signal that get from the body that now it is time to discharge sperms. When it gets stimulated, when it get ready, only then it discharge sperms. So for discharge of sperms it has to be stimulated, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि penis the moment it goes to the vagina, so basically this is the portion which goes into the vagina, so it has to be stimulated, it has to be activated, only then it releases sperms there. The next part is the urethra. Urethra is again tube-like structure, and it is a common. Urethra is the part from where that is passage for both sperms and urine. So basically urethra आपका sperms भी carry करता है plus urine भी carry करता है. So it is a common tube for both sperm and urine. Now the come is our reproductive glands. Now there is a duct, which is connecting to this urethra. As you can see, this duct, this vas deferens is connected with a duct, and which is further connected to the ureter. Now the purpose of this extra duct here, actually there is the presence of gland, there is a presence, that is our seminal vesicle, there is present our seminal vesicle, and then around or below the urinary bladder there is a present prostate gland, and then there is near to the prostate gland there is a present bulbourethral gland. This gland is known as, it has two names, Cowper's gland, and few books write it as the bulbourethral gland. Actually इसको Cowper's gland इसलिए हम बोलते हैं because of the name of the scientist, and few books prefer to write it as a bulbourethral gland, but for you the Cowper's gland is sufficient to mention, right? So three glands I'm going to talk about here, because see why we now switching on to glands. Why? See, male gametes क्या होते हैं? Motile. Male gametes, they are motile, where they have to release out, they have to go into travel till the vagina, right? So to give them motility, to give them speed to travel, as well as to provide nourishment to them for the survival in the vagina, that is provided by these glands, क्योंकि और तो कोई ट्यूब थोड़े ना ये काम करेगी. So we need something nutritious, we need something which can increase their motility. So that is the purpose these glands are present in male reproductive system. So three glands we are going to talk about here: seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and Cowper's gland, right? Seminal vesicle, it produces, this is the most important gland, right? This is the most important gland which is present, just it is covering the, that is present very near to your vas deferens. So this gland actually produce a viscous, it is a produce that transparent fluid, very sticky fluid. Viscous is actually sticky fluid which help in the sperm motility. पूरे sperm की जो speed बढ़ाने में in the female, because even in the female it has to reach at a particular position, right? So to increase its motility, speed, or to travel, to help in the travel, sperm को travel करने में, motile बनाने में कौन help करता है? That is the secretion produced by seminal vesicle. ये क्या करती है? Now यहाँ से क्या आ रहा है हमारा? Look at the yellow tube. यहाँ से आ रही है हमारी vas deferens, और यहाँ पे present है हमारा seminal vesicle. So ये seminal vesicle जो है, it pour its secretions into vas deferens. ये सारी की सारी अपनी जो secretions है वो vas deferens में डाल देता है. So it secretes carbohydrates, proteins, basically provide nourishment to sperm so that they can survive in the vagina. Then the next gland is, which is present below the urinary bladder, that is prostate gland. It secretes a milky fluid which again help in sperm motility. Now there is have a special feature. They are alkaline in nature because of the bicarbonate ions. The secretion दे ग्लैंड्स हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. दैट इज़ वाई वी आर कंटिन्यूसली यूजिंग आई एम वर्ड सिक्रीशन, राइट. ग्लैंड्स का फंक्शन ही होता है कुछ ना कुछ प्रोड्यूस करना. सो दीज आर fluid materials. So these secretions which are produced by prostate gland, they are alkaline. अब क्यों अल्केलाइन चाहिए? एक्चुअली जो वेजाइना का इन्वायरमेंट है दैट इज़ वेरी वेरी एसिडिक. अब कोई चीज़ अगर आप उसको कोट नहीं करोगे, उसको प्रोटेक्ट नहीं करोगे, these sperms they will be immediately killed by the acidic environment in the vagina. So these secretion of prostate gland, they protect sperm to survive in the acidic environment in the vagina. These are the main functions of these seminal vesicle. क्या कर रही है? That is providing motility, it is providing nutrition. Prostate gland, motility as well as alkaline nature. It is helping the sperm to survive, right? Copper's gland, it is secrete mucus to lubricate. आपने देखा होगा किसी चीज़ को लुब्रिकेट बनाने से क्या होता है, ईजी एंट्री हो जाती है वहाँ पे. सो ये कॉपर्स ग्लैंड की सिक्रीशन क्या करती हैं, लुब्रिकेट करती हैं फीमेल पैसेज, टू लुब्रिकेट फीमेल पैसेज बेसिकली वेजाइना, सो दैट मेल गैमीट्स, योर male gametes can easily travel into the vagina. So lubrication इसलिए किया जाता है. So 3 glands, their main function is motility, nourishment and helping the sperms to reach at the female reproductive site, right? Now I have not a single time talked about how you are going to draw this diagram, right? So what is the thing you can do here is you can draw, this is the most easiest diagram which you can draw here. Here is this structure, it is known as this part, that is known as glans penis. You can just mention simple penis also. We don't need to go in that much detail, that is in higher classes. But here look there, right? This is our testes, right? These are our, let it be with red pen, that is the testes, right? They are present in where? What is this pouch like structure? They are present in our scrotum. Clear? On this structure there is a, as you can see, skin like fibrous thick material that is present, thick tubule, that is epididymis. From the lower part of this thick tube there is coming our that structure, it is vas deferens. It is vas deferens, right? Now this vas deferens, it is entering into the, this is your urinary bladder. See, a vas deferens is covered by your these glands, right? And what are these glands? These are our seminal vesicle, and below just seminal vesicle there is present our prostate gland, and there is below prostate gland there is present another. Why I am making them two? Because as you can see here we have just shown one testis, but now we are showing here 2 testes. So 2, everything is 2. So here that is bulbourethral gland, or this gland is, what should I write here? That is our Cowper's gland. And continuing it, urinary bladder से क्या निकल के आ रहा है? That is our यूरिथ्रा, क्योंकि जो कैरी करेगा यूरिन, तो ये इसमें सारी की सारी हमारी सिक्रीशन ऐड हो जाती हैं. नाउ लिसन टू मी वेरी वेरी केयरफुली, वन लास्ट पॉइंट फॉर यू. वास डेफरेंस, दिस इज़ आवर येलो पोर्शन, दिस इज़ वास डेफरेंस. वास डेफरेंस के साथ साथ सारी secretions they are coming into the our urethra. Now in urethra this white material, these are sperms, that is released out. So sperms, they are not, this urethra is not carrying only sperms, it is carrying semen. What is semen? which contains our sperms plus secretions from all glands. So what is semen? Semen is secretion of glands. It is secretion of glands plus sperm, which is carried by our urethra, because it is a common passage for our, so you can say that urethra is common passage for semen and यूरिन. वॉट इज सीमेन? स्पर्म अभी तक क्या था, जो आपकी टेस्टिस ने रिलीज किए हैं, बट वास्ट डिफरेंस के बाद से देयर आर द ग्लैंड्स प्रेजेंट, और ये ग्लैंड्स क्या रिलीज कर रहे हैं? सिक्रीशन. दीज सिक्रीशंस आर एडिंग इनटू अल्टीमेटली इनटू द यूरिथ्रा. सो नाउ देयर आर नो लॉन्गर ओनली स्पर्म, देयर इज स्पर्म्स plus secretions. So this term is now changed. It is known as now semen, right? So this semen is released ultimately, and which is poured in the vagina for the further process of reproduction. This diagram is very easy to draw. You need to only follow few steps while drawing this, right? If you are drawing these two testes, then we will draw two seminal vesicles as well as two vas deferences from the both the sides. If you will practice this diagram 1 or 2 times, it will be the easiest for you, right? But please do practice and each and make sure that each and every part is clear to you. So I will meet you in my another lecture with the female reproductive system.